She has the play knife. And then when he starts to leave, she sneaks up behind him and jumps him to stab him. And then I think he did like an underarm shot behind him to get her off.
Was she waiting for her moment?
Analyze the knife.
Drake had type O negative blood. This is a different type. She surprised you? Ton of lead and burned skin. They had to struggle, but he had the upper hand. A 9mm beats a piece of steel. She crawled away. Didn't you notice? Something else get your attention? She almost gets you.
I guess you're on her side.
I can tell you that if she got you, she'd have my vote. Broken ribs. You crushed her when you fell on her.
Good job,
she
fatty.
Still didn't give up.
You underestimate me.
At least I understand the low position you shot Blagojevich from. And remember, Kate is shot in this direction. Good to know that not everything goes your way.
It's going great. Trust me.
So you scurried away like a cockroach.
Bullet hole in the wall?
A bullet from a revolver. Probably Cadis's. I wonder how that got here. They almost got you. You had to find a way. And you did. Real fancy. You were lucky as fuck.
Don't underestimate me.
I wouldn't dare. How long have you been planning to kill that chandelier? Lucky. But respect where it's due. Also a really good shot. You made it. But I'd like to see your face after that. Your real face. Covered in blood and drool, twisted in fear.
Think it was any different than yours when you came in here?
You're always watching me, aren't you? Monitoring? You watching me with cameras? The holograms. Somehow they were recorded. These holograms must be stored somewhere. There must be some tapes here. But where?
Where did Green hide the monitoring center? Found something.
Let's see where you take me.
Okay, so this continues over here.
Another. This must be a dead end.
Statue?
Cables run deeper.
Okay. Whoa, what was that? Oh no, we need our medicine. We're getting the crazies.
Not now. So close. So, Mount Olympus comes with a pocket Hades, a frozen hell where people pay the price for the gods' eternal hangover.
Are these like their backup bodies or something?
The youngest bodies possible. No certificates.
Age 21. Female. Special feature, illegal tattoo, info none. Male, body class A+, age 21, no certificate, special features, large muscle mass.
I recognize this body. It should belong to an actor with his throat slit. Icarite in this one? Age 21. Some unknown kid.
The former owner of the stabbed body.
They're all at the first subscription age. If they didn't pay it, they could lose their bodies. But Icarites... why isn't anyone looking for them?
Orphanages. That's why Green and Coven funded them so generously. Only until they turned 21, of course.
Motherfuckers. Green was probably using the recordings for blackmail.
No matter how much evil was around, Green would still grab them by the balls.
Better focus on you. You have your 5 fucking minutes of fame.
I warn you that I may disappoint you.
Wait, what? This is Green. Senator. Attacking his back.
He's the one killing them all. It doesn't make sense.
Makes perfect sense to me.
Did you force him to do it? How the fuck did you do that? What did you have on him?
That's your job. I don't want to get overly involved. I'm not your cheap little slum secretary, Sarah Kai.
What? How the fuck did you get her full name?
Did you think you're the only one I spend time with?
Sarah? You there? Fuck. I've restored the power. That should work. If you do anything to her, I'll find you and take you apart piece by piece.
Don't keep me waiting.
Fucking Icarite transmitter.
You want to try it out?
Fuck you. I'm not like them.
Leave this place and find Sarah. See if there's anything behind the elevator.
Does it look familiar?
Like documents from the CTC. But the certificate is missing.
Gender female, body class C, age 21, certificate number removed, special features, kinesthetic synthesthesia. Synthesthesia, isn't that the thing where like some of your senses are backwards? Like you can hear colors or something? Or am I thinking of something else? Hang on, kinesthetic synesthesia. A rare type of synesthesia that combines different types of synesthesia. It allows people to feel physical sensations related to the movement of variables. People with kinesthetic synesthesia may experience sensations in hands or feet, visualizing shapes or objects, when analyzing mathematical equations, physical systems, or music, memorizing and modeling complex relationships between variables, predicting the result of changes to systems. That's a lot of big words. Telekinetics? That's something completely different. Just meeting someone. They're like, I have synesthesia. I'm like, oh my god, you can move things with your mind? Like, what? Are you stupid?
I'm just wondering, since you saw what Green's guests were capable of, will you trap their souls in rotting bodies?
Fuck you.
Or will you let them return to Olympus like nothing happened?
What did you do to her?
This much gel could blow up the Senate.
That's explosive? Oh, that's not good.
You can punish them.
I will find you.
Do you think anyone will find them here?
If I shut them in here,
Yes.
and the victims?
Maybe they want revenge.
What kind of sick game is this?
Or leave the door open. Your friends will find everything, and it'll blow over in a week.
Oh, okay, I get it. Okay, all right, so guys, so all those rich people that were doing that sick stuff, right? Their minds are still salvageable down there. Oh, shoot. I'm closing it. I'm closing it. So just, I want to make sure everybody's on the same page here. So the rich people, they were basically stealing kids from orphanages and then like killing them. The rich people are like killing themselves because they got off on that, and then just like body hopping to the kids that they kidnapped. So like they were having all these weird schmex games. Their minds are still savable down there. They're in the Icarite. So if we leave the door open, the cops find it, they go down there, they would plug the rich people into new bodies, and they would continue on being rich and powerful and doing their thing. But by closing the door, no one finds them. So we just did what is possibly morally correct, but absolutely not the legally correct thing.
The silence in my earpiece was even more overwhelming than my own stupidity. When I was gallivanting in hell, the murderer emerged from there to get Sarah.
No burn to the ground option. I mean, they're gonna rot. You know,
Could
real
I
stinky
let
down there.
myself be tricked like this?
Can we slow down? I can't see. Is that a headless Statue of Liberty?
Never revolved around you, idiot. If someone says that, they're fucking with you. Remember that already.
Yeah, it is. Slum. Liberty Island, Manhattan. Oh my
That's where
gosh.
she lived, but not how she lived.
Oh, there's the head. It's on the
Say
ground.
below poverty line. If not for the fact that I've crossed the poverty line 100 levels up, somehow I have to find her. Sarah needs electricity, and lots of it. These converters look new. Let's see.
We're just driving with the door open. I hope our seatbelt's on.
These cables come out of the converter. Sarah, where are you? Even from here, you can smell the deadly stench of the slums. How can you live here? Electric current powers up the antenna. It must be operational. Sarah needs to communicate somehow. I need to get a closer look.
Who's the person responsible for moving Lady Liberty's head? I don't know. Like, this story is in the year 2300, so it happened at some time in the last 300 years. I don't know how long it's been on the ground.
Lady Liberty, down in the dirt. At least she stayed right here with her people.
Yo, like, we're in Detroit. Can we close our car door? It's gonna get stolen.
What if the cable draws the most of it?
You guy's gonna mug me while I'm looking at the ground with my magnifying glass.
It has to be here. I hope I'm not too late.
Sarah?
Break down. Dude, so we just found a random building with a bunch of power and we're like, yep, that's Sarah. Kick the door open. Someone inside screaming.
The murderer wanted to pull me into a maze, get me drunk with fear. But I had nothing to lose. And had been drunk already for a week.
So stupid. That's so noir. Drunk for a week.
What is this place?
Go away. Alright, chat. We got some twists coming up, right? Possibilities that enter my head. Sarah is a brain in a jar. She doesn't even have her body. She's just like a brain in a jar. Possibility 2, she's there but she's dead. We were too late. Possibility 3, she's an AI. She's not even a human. Yeah, this is the year 2300 with people body hopping. Anything's possible. Quit. Okay, is that just a mannequin? I thought that was a robot. Ah! I tan easily. Please stop. Wait, is this like a trap that attacks Icarite, or is it just triggering my... Oh, that's not good. I'm gonna die without that medication. Are we... Dude, we have... Fuck. We are so terrible at, like, keeping up with the restocking our meds. Curtain? Move curtain. Oh, she cute though. Okay, there's a stairway going down to the right. Is that Liberty's torch? The path to the left. Okay, hold on. I want to see what the other thing said it was. What does that say? Sarah. It says Sarah. It says Sarah, just upside down. Okay. So maybe it's not that Sarah lives in a creepy place and all this is to scare people off. Maybe the other guy did this to scare us while we were trying to find Sarah. My first thought was honestly that Sarah just liked living in this spooky place to keep all the other slum people out of her hair. Last chance.
What the hell?
Ah! This... Sarah, your house is not OSHA-proof.
You thought I'd be an easy target?
Wait, is Sarah the stranger?
Police, don't shoot! Put the gun down, now!
Right. Then we live happily ever after.
What do you really want?
For you to realize you're making a huge mistake.
Is it Sarah and she's using a voice modulator?
You mean me, right?
Drop your weapon and get out. I'm counting to 3. 1.
Let's settle this one-on-one!
I didn't. I think that's Sarah, so I didn't pull the trigger. And then she dropped a roof on me.
James, James, can you hear me?
What the fuck?
Okay. Cool it now. It's me, Sarah. We're good. Just relax.
Sarah, you look like shit.
Yeah, back at ya.
Wow, James, you're so nice. Yo, this guy has a charisma of -2.
You're goddamn lucky I missed. I thought some junkie broke into my house.
Oh yeah, she shot his hand. Is she fixing it somehow?
I'm almost finished stitching you up.
Could you almost finish faster?
How'd you find me?
You know I'm a detective, right?
I didn't think anyone would bother trying to find me.
Ow, 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 ow.
Stay still. Why did you come here?
When we lost contact, I thought he got you.
So that's why you busted in here like a psycho on a hunch?
A little more than a hunch.
Meaning?
I have some questions too. One, actually. You should be...
Chat. Okay, so this guy, he has, I don't know if psychosis is the right word for it, but he obviously has auditory and visual hallucinations from time to time because of all his, because the detective's on his fourth body. What if the voice, the stranger, doesn't exist and it's all in his head? That's another possibility that has entered my mind.
In your first shell. The comfortable and efficient one. What the hell have you gotten yourself into?
Did she sell her young body and then buy an old body to, like, get some extra money?
And you're smoking too. Someone's fallen into bad company here.
This body must have been through half a century of addiction. It'll drop dead before I get used to it.
You're in your 30s, right?
29.
My bad.
My family thinks I'm away. I got the best synthesizer, remote work equipment. I didn't have to explain myself to anyone. And then fucking James Kara had to waltz in here and ruin everything.
I'm good at that. So what have you gotten yourself into?
It's a long story and complicated.
Good thing I'm a professional at complicated stories. Talk.
I didn't want to, but I had no choice. I did something sketchy, but otherwise...
It's all right. You can trust me.
Okay. I rented my body on the black market.
Sarah, what was your motive?
Motive? Seriously?
I'm not judging. I just...
What is this, an interrogation? No, fuck you.
Old museum. I think we're inside the torch from Liberty.
What fucking emotions management issues?
James Kara tips for cooperation. Don't mention the wife. Don't argue. Distract him. He abuses alcohol. The problem of emotion management. Department of Mortality. Department of Mortality. And a Windows desktop. Nice to know the Windows survives. Pictures of the victims that I've been taking and sending to her.
What are these figurines?
They're memories.
She plays Warhammer!
I've read that after an Icarite transplant, especially an illegal one, some can be lost. That one's the most valuable. One night, when the acid rain was bad, Taylor and I hid upstairs, where you came in. And back then, it was just a 2 by 3 foot hole that ended in a wall of rubble. And instead of sitting in the cold with her teeth chattering like any normal person, Taylor started fiddling with the flashlight. And then something flashed in the pile of rubble, so we started digging. And we dug until we unearthed this little Statue of Liberty figurine. It was beaten up, but it looked valuable. And we fenced it right away. And we came back here hoping to find more.
Who's Taylor?
The greatest treasure in this dump. We found out there used to be a museum here. So we dug more. Day after day, till our hands were bloody. We kept digging. For normal people, it's a portrait of misery, desperation. But for Taylor, we were adventurers on a fucking treasure hunt. We glued, fixed, and sold everything we found. Would you believe we excavated this whole place like a pair of underage slum archaeologists?
Must have taken a while.
Almost 5 years, but it was our livelihood. We were dirt poor and surrounded by dirt, but we felt rich. At least until Taylor tricked me. 8 years ago, give or take a few days.
Your sister?
No. We were in love. I remember exactly when she tricked me, because it was when I turned 21. First subscription. And Taylor paid for it for me. She did it behind my fucking back.
That's bad. What am I missing?
After a month, her subscription expired. And we were broke, and there was no one to help her. She wound up in the bank, and the body went to auction. And that's why I have to get her out, no matter what it takes. You're the detective. Now you know my motive.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Oh, fuck! Damn it. Got any ambrosia anywhere? Anything higher octane?
I'll pour us something. Or you can also help yourself to ambrosia in the bedroom.
Good thing everybody has the drugs in stock. Let's look around first. Synchronization, the key to happiness. Jane Salma, synchronization, the key to happiness. We've already discovered the key to eternal life. Now it's time for the key to eternal happiness. It's the book you're holding. Jane Salma, an expert in psychology and psychiatry, whose famous statement, synchronization is all that really matters, reveals the secrets to deepening the synchronization process and achieving eternal happiness. So when she was telling that story, chat, I thought she was going to say she sold her young body, bought an old body, and then, had money left over, and then used it to get her friend out of the bank. But then she didn't end with that, so her friend's still in the bank. So I'm wondering what she did with the money that she got from the difference. Like, it reminds me of, like if you've got a nice house, selling it for, a lot of money, and then buying, a crap house, and then you've got, money left over, and then you can do something with that. So it's like, what did she do with that?
Blood tests. From the beginning of the month.